You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't KIEQ on the mic. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't KIEQ on the mic. You can go and subscribe, cause I be on it right. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't KIEQ on the mic.
This right here is perfection. Hey, what's going on, Bears fans? Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of KIEQ on the Mic, the podcast all about the Chicago Bears. As always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Once again, before I go any further with today's episode of KIEQ on the Mic, make sure you also do me a huge favor by also liking today's episode of KIEQ on the Mic. What a day to be a Chicago Bears fan. Today is the official NFL schedule release. We will soon find out who the Chicago Bears play for every single game. The NFL international schedule has actually already been confirmed, and the Chicago Bears will host the Jacksonville Jaguars Week 6, October 13th in London, England. I want to ask you guys firsthand, what Bears fans out there plans to actually go to that game? I know I'm not going to be able to go to that game. It's going to be too much money. It's across the country. There's no way a kid from California can actually go to that game unless you actually prepare and plan and save all that good stuff. But I know personally I will not be able to go to that game. But I will be up at 6:30 a.m. To live stream that game. I always crack up when I'm watching those other international games. I'm like, man, these fans are really up at 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, depending on where you are located, to watch your team play. So in my personal opinion, that is a must-win game for the Chicago Bears, because all of us Bears fans are going to sacrifice our sleep on that Sunday and wake up at the butt crack of dawn to watch our Chicago Bears play. But that's what loyal Bears fans do. Super pumped up for that game. The Bears haven't played in London for a very, very long time. So I'm excited that they're finally back over the pond. And I know there's a lot of Bears fans over there in London, England as well. So it's going to be a very fun game to watch for a Chicago Bears fan. So I wanted to come on here really quick on today's episode of KIEQ on the Mic and just give you guys an update, because what I saw on social media yesterday was absolutely beautiful. It was Caleb Williams at Hallis Hall throwing to DJ Moore, Bayless Jones Jr., Tyler Scott, and Keenan Allen. And let me tell you, Bears fans, watching this was absolutely beautiful, because it's like you could just tell the chemistry is slowly starting to grow between his vets. And what got me excited about this is that he was throwing to all those other guys, and Rome Odunze wasn't even a part of that group, right? So you just imagine how many weapons Caleb Williams actually has to throw to. And once again, I don't want to get too hyped up, because I understand there's no pass rush coming his way. He's out here just, trying to build the chemistry, trying to get used to how his receivers run routes. But it was just a beautiful sight to see. Once again, I will put the video on the screen right now on today's episode of KIEQ on the Mic, just in case you guys missed the video. But that video absolutely blowed up. Bears fans, including myself, were really pumped up, because the first thing that we really noticed about that video is how accurate and how on time and how much anticipation Caleb Williams throws with. There's a lot of zip on that ball. His release is super quick and super smooth. And that is new for Chicago Bears fans, right? That's something that just comes naturally to Caleb Williams. And you can tell that his receivers are going to have a big year. You can just tell that most of the receivers were just running a simple slant route, and those are going to turn into big plays. If Caleb Williams, even with the pass rush, can play with that anticipation, can have that smooth, quick release, DJ Moore is going to take a slant route and take it 60 yards to the house. Keenan Allen is always going to be open on a slant route, on an out route. So as long as, Caleb Williams can play with the anticipation and play with that quick, smooth release, he is going to have a big rookie season here in Chicago. And what also got me really excited about this video, even Bayless Jones Jr. looked really good, right? So that would be a good welcoming sign, not only for Caleb Williams, but for Shane Waldron and the Chicago Bears offense, because that just means the Chicago Bears will have even more weapons. Because once again, I know that Bayless Jones Jr. has had his struggles, but you can understand that you can use him as a Swiss Army knife, right? His big problem is that he's had trouble catching the football. So if he has improved on that area in catching the football, that is going to be a good welcoming sign for the Chicago Bears offense. But once again, let me list the amount of weapons that Caleb Williams is going to have. Once again, DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, Tyler Scott, Rome Odunze, Bayless Jones Jr., Cole Kmet, Gerald Everett, and DeAndre Swift in the backfield. And once again, you're going to have a top 10 defense going into 2024. You're going to have an improving offensive line, a better offensive coordinator in Shane Waldron. To me, this is beautiful. The only thing that can get in this football team's way this season, to me, is Matt Eberflus and the coaching staff. But I'm really going to look at head coach Matt Eberflus. There is so much pressure on Matt Eberflus this season because I think right now, this is the best team he has had during his tenure as the Chicago Bears head coach. So at this point, there is no excuse. If we lose football games, it will probably be on the coaching. It will probably be on head coach Matt Eberflus. But once again, Bears fans, I just wanted to come on here really quick and just show you guys that video because as a Bears fan, that got me so excited. And once again, I don't want to, jump the gun because I understand that Caleb Williams still has to face an NFL level defense, an NFL level pass rush. He will face some of the best pass rushers in the National Football League this season. For example, you're going to face Bosa from the San Francisco 49ers, Aiden Hutchinson from the Detroit Lions, Rashawn Gary from the Green Bay Packers, right? So you're going to have some challenges. But as long as he has that smooth, quick release, plays with that anticipation, what we're seeing in those videos, and as long as he has that chemistry where he knows where his receivers will be at all times, right? We will be all right. Caleb Williams will be all right. This Chicago Bears offense this season will be absolutely explosive. And as a Bears fan, I am super, super pumped up to see what this Chicago Bears offense looks like this season because I'm expecting huge things for Caleb Williams, DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, and the rest of the Chicago Bears offense. So Bears fans, before I let you guys go, let me ask you guys this. How excited did this little video clip make you as a Bears fan seeing Caleb Williams throwing to DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, and the rest of the wide receiver core at Hallis Hall? Let me know down below in the comment section. But as always, make sure you continue to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. And make sure you share this episode of KIEQ on the Mic with every single Bears fan that you know. Better than that, be back for an all-new Bears podcast right here on KIEQ on the Mic. Thanks, guys. And as always, bear down.
You've been listening to KIEQ on the Mic, a podcast all about the Chicago Bears. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Thanks, guys, and bear down.